Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Hunter Foreman. I'll be the pilot for this smooth ride today. Expect nothing but good vibes for your entire flight, so don't strap in and enjoy the ride on Flight 96.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Hunter Foreman, and I want to apologize for the absence of a Flight 96 episode last week. I had to deal with some health stuff. I had like an eye infection, and that just messed up my whole, you know what I'm saying, focus. I was just like, damn, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But that did not stop me. You know, the eye's doing a lot better. I think, yeah, we're gonna pull through on this one. So I've been thinking on what I was gonna talk about for a whole week. I thought about what could I possibly talk about. And I just want to tell y'all that it stumped me a little bit. You know, it took a long time for me to finally figure out what am I going to talk about. And I think I'm going to continue a video, make a part 2 of a video that I had put up called before I released 972 Till Infinity, and that's called Spread Love the Hunter Way. And this is the title. That is going to be the title of today's episode. Is Spread Love the Hunter Way Part 2. I'm gonna send a couple. It's gonna be a nice little good episode where I'm gonna send some shout out to some people that mean a lot to me, and you know, who have impacted my life in a great way. Because it's what this show is about. It's about positivity. It's about great things in life. And one of the key things in life is having great people around you. I want to send a shout out to my friend Ashley Blanks, who was on the 3rd episode of Flight 96. That's my ride or die. You know what I'm saying? She's got my back. Whether it's, we go back like 4 flats basically. So I think that's the saying. I hope I don't sound stupid when I say that. But shout out to Ashley. She's always had my back. You know what I'm saying? One of the most outgoing people I know. You know what I'm saying? When she steps in a room, she'll find a way to make herself known, and not in a bad way, of course. No. She wants to make everybody around her in that room, you know, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? She's the best person to go to parties with too. I'm telling you. Shout out to one of my closest friends, Shannon, who I've grown to think of as a sister. Literally one of the best people one of the nicest people, one of the sweetest people on planet Earth. I'm telling you, man, I don't understand how she could be so, and plus one of the strongest, and same thing I could say about Ashley, one of the strongest women I know. She can take at least 3-4 bullets to the chest and say, keep it coming. Like dead ass. And she's been on the show. Go check out her episode. She's, I guess, and what's crazy is that she's a complete opposite of me. Y'all know me. I love hip hop. I love doing all these other things. She's a country girl. And she, and me and her are just the best of friends. That's my sister until I'm in the damn grave on that one. I also want to shout out my boy Logan. I like to call him the 6-foot savage. Logan has been on the show back in season 1. He had the episode where there was an R2-D2 plane as the thumbnail. Again, one of the coolest, most intelligent guys I know, man. He's one of those guys that if you need help on any type of mechanical issue, man, he's there. Easy. He helped me put speakers in my truck, and I will forever be grateful. Now, I'm not sitting here reading this off a list. Those are just the people coming to mind, but this is Spread Love the Hunter Way, and I want to talk to the people who, you know what I'm saying, I haven't met. I haven't gotten a chance to speak to, I guess you could say. I want to shout out Math Hoffa, a battle rapper who's a New York battle rapper who is a legend in the sport. In the sport, I mean, of battle rap. He just had his. I want to send a great congratulations and lots of praise to his brother, who looks like he's pulling through in his stint with cancer, and his GoFundMe, and has sent a lot of positive vibes to his family. And I just want to thank everybody who saw my link and decided to donate to Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa's a great dude. I've been able to speak to him a couple times. Yes, I took it. If y'all did pay attention on Twitter, I took an L to him by saying something stupid and putting my own foot in my mouth. But I always tend to do that sometimes. But on a serious note, Math is a really good dude. He likes talking to his fans, and I am a huge fan of his, and I will always be a huge fan of his. So shout out to Hoffa, man. Blessings to you, brother. I want to send another shout out to Cortez. Cortez is a good dude, man. He's funny. He's a good dude. The tiny little conversations that I've had with him makes him seem like he's a good dude. I'm a big fan of his as well. He just battled O-Red on Smack Volume 2, which, if you're listening to this right now, it'll be uploaded on Saturday, which I'm recording this on a Friday, so it'll be uploaded the next day. My Smack Volume 2 recap will be available Sunday, and I'll be talking all about that battle between him and O-Red. Always been a good dude. Again, I like these people with a social media following or a name and a big culture, a name in hip hop. I like the fact that they aren't afraid to talk to their fans, and that really makes me feel like that really makes me feel good. Like, pause. I don't know if they're hearing this. They're like, the fuck? No, pause. Like, that makes me, that makes me happy. Like, they're regular people, just like you and I. Whoever, if you're listening to this right now, a regular listener of Flight 96, or just regular people like you and I, and it means a lot that people, take time out of their day, of their busy schedule, just to say what's up to, certain fans, or reply to DMs from fans, and that shit's awesome to me, man. Like, I love that. I think that's a great quality to have whenever you get to the big time, or wherever goal you're trying to reach in life. You never forget, the social support that you've had along the way. I've been a fan of Cortez since I saw him at Blackout 2. I think it was Blackout 2. I watched him at Blackout 2, and he faced Hollahan, and that's when I became an instant fan. If you guys want to see Cortez's battles, go on YouTube, type in Cortez versus Cortez. Dude spits some real shit. Especially go watch his first round versus B Dot. I have that on repeat. Like, that hit me in a very personal space of my heart. Like, that shit was crazy. Same thing with Math Hoffa. MATH space HOFFA. Math Hoffa and Cortez. They're actually a 2-on-2 team. They do 2-on-2 battles. They've battled Rum Nitty and Ill Will, and DNA and K-Shon and Averb and Young Ill. Go check those battles out. I think they're undefeated in 2-on-2s, to be honest. Those guys are amazing, and they're really good people. Shout out to Jerry West, my guy, Jerry West, the only battle rapper that's been on my channel twice. Always is a good dude. I feel like I can, if I was able to message him right now, I get a reply within the next couple of hours, maybe. You know what I'm saying, with his busy schedule. Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn that's repping their city, especially Jazz, the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in battle rap besides like my least favorite battler, which is Prep. I just don't see the hype. I'm sorry. That's my only excuse why I say that. Anybody who I've met in battle rap, like who I've like, you know, spoken to through like, you know, like Twitter, Instagram or Snap, like people like Chef Trez, people like Burke Bucks from Cave Gang, people like Cortez Math, people like Jims, people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them, man. Like, y'all really don't understand how much that means to me, because I love the battle rap culture almost as much as I love hip hop, just period. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a subculture within the hip hop community, but like, man, battle rap is literally like, it's awesome. I love it. Shout out to Jay Black, shout out to Tech Nine, Champion. Basically the sports center of battle rap. Those guys, what they're doing up there is amazing. It's really pushing the culture forward. It's only going to push the culture forward. This is something they're making battle rap incentive again. You know, O-Red walking around with that Champion of the Year belt, which I think he deserves. You know what I'm saying? I think what they're doing up there is really amazing, man. Like, Jay Black. Speaking of Jay Black, Jay Black is the reason why I started actually doing battle rap vlogs. You know, I had watched him for years, and I just decided, it was like, you know what, I have a YouTube channel. Why don't I just make, you know, these battles, or why don't I just, you know, do my own battle rap vlogs, like me talking about upcoming cards or recapping cards or something like that. Like, why don't I just do that? And I just finally did. So thank you, Jay Black. You're a really big inspiration for me. Another person I like to shout out is somebody who's definitely not gonna hear this because of their busy schedule, is Will Smith. Will Smith, my favorite actor of all time. If it wasn't for him, I would not be the outgoing person that I am today, because Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was a big influence on me. It taught me a lot about family. It taught me a lot about being me and being who I am, not and don't be afraid to be yourself. I think that's a really big lesson that needs to be, you know, learned and taught to people. I'm actually go on a little tangent on that. Being yourself is probably the most important thing in life. Literally. It's whether whatever situation you are in, be yourself. Don't put on an act for somebody because you're around somebody. You know, I go places that expect me to act a certain way, and I don't. I kind of rebel against that attitude, because it's like, you're telling me to not be me. Like, if you're telling me not to be me, I don't want to be a part of this. Like, I hate when people tell me, like, oh, bro, you need to calm down, or you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between acting professional and acting not like yourself. And I believe that there's sometimes where you need to act professional, act cordial, and you know what I'm saying, and be respectful and all that. I completely agree, but like, don't forget, you're still you. You still have created this personality, you know, over your entire lifespan that you've created. Don't abandon that. Be you, man. If you want to crack a joke, crack a joke. If you want to dance randomly in the middle of the mall, and that's your personality, do it, man. Ain't nobody stop you. Where does it say in the law of the land that we live in that you can't be who you are? Because if there is a place where you can't be who you are and you have to act a certain way, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I love being me. And y'all should too. Man, real shit. Y'all should love being yourselves. Back to my, you know, my thank you list, I guess. Again, shout out to everybody that I've, you know, been able to speak to in battle rap. That means a lot to me when I get to speak to you guys, whether it's for 2 hours or 2 minutes. It means a lot. I want to shout out to all of my friends in Denton that I've met in Denton. Basically, not people who live in Denton, but all of my Denton friends, my Dallas friends. You know, shout out to Jair, Juice, Maisha, Shekinah, Josh, all of y'all. Madison, that's another one. If I forgot some of y'all's names, I apologize. I really do. There's too many of y'all. There's too many of y'all to name, but I just want to say thank you to all of y'all. Real talk, because like y'all were able to help me branch out into different different kind of vibes and different kind of situations that were good for me. You know what I'm saying? Taking me to a place that I've never been before. Helping me embrace my black side. But real talk. They you know what I'm saying? Helping me embrace my black side. That means a lot to me. That means a lot that you see this light-skinned kid trying to be himself, and you're able to take him under your wing and teach him a few things. And that really means a lot. I look up to y'all. I really do. I want to send a special shout out to my parents, my mom and dad, for never, ever giving up on me in whatever that I do, and putting me through college and teaching me the ways of the world and not sugarcoating anything. While sometimes you need to sugarcoat some stuff in order to just kind of move forward in life. I'm a firm believer in telling it like it is. You know what I'm saying? If you say, you don't like the show because of this reason, I'll respect your opinion, because you told me like it is. You didn't hold nothing back. You said you gave me the real. You laid down the real for me, and I greatly appreciate that. But what I don't respect is people acting one way, and then when it's brought up, it's they act different. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm saying is, they act one way about a certain situation, but and then act another way when it's kind of like brought up, or brought to the table or something like that. Exhibit A. Friend A didn't like what friend C said about friend B, right? But they don't say nothing, right? They don't say nothing, and I think that's wrong. What I mean by that is that be honest with your friends. I know that was weird and that was a horrible segue to what I was getting to, but be honest with your friends, people. You don't want your especially your best friends, the friends that actually do care about you. If a friend hurts your feelings because they're being honest to you, they're only doing that for your own good. I've been, there's been times where, maybe I'm not the best person to be around, but guess what? I got friends that'll be like, yo, you need to chill out. Not necessarily G-check me and put me in my place, but like give me a heads up, like, yo, you're wilding out kind of right now, man, and we don't need that. We don't need that vibe right now. We don't need that. And I've always respected that. I've always respected honest people. I'd rather you tell me something bad that's honest than tell me something good that's a lie. I'd rather you tell me like, yo, this sucked, and I really do think it sucked, rather than, oh, this was great, man, this was great, and you lying to me. I'd rather that happen. I'd rather be told no than be led on when it comes to girls. Females, ladies. Let me talk to you guys. Let me talk to y'all for a minute. I think I'm hitting all the bases here. I'm spreading love, but sometimes I gotta spread some tough love. Ladies, let me talk to y'all for a second. I had a good conversation with one of my friends today about this. I'll make these two separate points. They both start with when and I hope some of y'all have a very good male kind of authority figure, if that makes sense, like a father figure, some type of father figure in your life, because I feel like that's the most important thing. And same thing to my guys listening. I hope you guys have a female authority figure in your life, because I really think it takes both parents to raise an amazing human being, whether it's a boy or a girl. I really believe that. I really believe that it takes both parents to raise an amazing human being. And but I will say this to all my single parents out there that are raising these amazing human beings: thank you. We appreciate that you decided to pick up the slack that the other parent is lacking, that the other parent is leaving behind. I really appreciate that, because I've met people who came from single parent homes, and they are some of the best people I have ever met in my life. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, I really believe that. These people, the fact that this one parent decides to not play not only the mom but the dad, or not the dad but also the mom, that means that they were raised, the parent was raised to be a hard worker. And I will always respect hard workers. I think that's something I got from my father. My dad's is the hardest working person I've ever met in my entire life. How do you do 14-hour, 15-hour days in every day? And then how do you get up at 3:30 in the morning every day? It's crazy, right? That's crazy. If I can work a quarter as much as he does, I'll be amazing. Shout out to my dad. Hardworking man. Doesn't quite understand what I do and why I do it, but I always thank him for my work ethic and and everything that I do. He'll be in my Oscar speech or Grammy speech, whatever I do, or any type of award speech. He'll definitely be in that. I want to send special thanks to anybody who's been on this show. Literally, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough. Like, the fact that you guys decided to take time out of your weekend or weekday to come to my humble abode and come to my house and speak to me about great things and positivity in life means a lot to me. I wish I could have like some type of like I want to put a couple of polls up maybe on Twitter this week, and if you've listened to this show, I want you to vote on them. What was the best episode of Flight 96 ever? People tell me it's the Diane Kinney episode. People tell me it's the first episode with Austin Martinez. People tell me it's the episode with Taylor Monroe. People say that it's the episode with Hakeem and Deontay, which is the highest viewed episode. People tell me it's the episode with Vince. People tell me it's the episode with Zach Stone, who again has been welcomed to the Flight 96 family and will be having his very own show on the network, on the Flight 96 network, Open Mic Zach, which will be coming this summer. Special shout out to Zach. That's my guy right there. Thank you all if you've enjoyed, and thank you to all the viewers. If you've listened to this show once in your life, twice, 3 times, thank you. It really means a lot to me. If you're listening to this right now, if this is your first video, if this is your introduction to me, I want to say thank you and welcome to Flight 96, my brand, my brainchild that I've made from my bedroom in Dallas, Texas. Cattle Mills to be exact. Thank you. It means a lot. And I cannot spread enough love to each and every one of you. I can't. It's impossible. Let's end this. I feel like I kind of went on a rambling and on sending shout outs, but I think I got my point across. Basically, thank you to everybody in my life right now, who was in my life, who isn't in my life, who will be in the future. Thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it. I expect a lot of big things to come, especially in the summer. I got a lot of cool things in the stash for you guys. Now, let's get down to this music part. Now, there is a lot of there was a lot of talk about this Cardi B album, right? I haven't given it a chance to listen to it yet. I want to, but I'm a little skeptical because I feel like it's not going to be for me. But I do want to put some light on some things that have happened. First things first, the Flatbush Zombies album Vacation in Hell is out right now. And I've only listened to the first 5 songs, and boy, let me tell you, I think this is... Oops, my bad. I think this is almost as good as 3001: A Laced Odyssey. I'm not kidding you. This out, even though it's 19 songs, it's like almost as double as long as the first album. The first album was 12 songs, I believe, or 10 or 12 songs. This album is amazing. I guarantee you the production. This is the first time I've ever seen Eric the Architect, who the guy who one of the members who raps in Flatbush Zombies, who does all the production. This is the first time I've ever seen him go outside of the Flatbush Zombies camp to get production. You know, I think Hector Delgado, who's done a bunch of ASAP production. I believe The Alchemist is on this, is doing production on this album. Tyler Dops is a new producer I've just now learned about. Kirk Knight did a beat on here. Portugal the Man is on that album. Joey Badass is on that album, my favorite rapper. Kirk Knight is on that album. Or no, excuse me. Well, he did production. Excuse me, I just repeated myself. Nick Caution is on the album. Dude, like, Flatbush Zombies, man, like, I always get excited for whenever they drop something, whether it's a EP, a mixtape, or an album. Like, I'm always excited because I think they found the formula for making really good albums. Like, 3001: A Laced Odyssey was a great album. And the fact that they're starting to find that formula, I need to finish the rest of the album because I really want to hear the Jadakiss feature. I love, dude. Jadakiss is to me is one of the best lyricists of all time. I'm actually, after this episode, I'm actually gonna try to finish that album. Also, I heard that Drake was going to release a single tonight off of his upcoming album, which is yet to be titled. Actually, it's already out. The single it's called Nice for What, and I wonder what that sounds like. So maybe I'll drop like a quick reaction video to that. Maybe. What's weird is that I don't know what else is coming up this week. I mean, what's coming up this month? It's usually I do know, but I don't. I know for a fact that I'm here to tell you this. There will be a Jambalaya blog. I'm working on how I can do it. I wish I could, find a better way to put all the videos on my from my computer, or an easier way to get it from my phone to my computer and edit them really quick. I really wish I can do that, but I don't really have the technology for that just yet. Whenever I do, that's what I'll do. So I'll tell you, but I guarantee you there will be a Jambalaya vlog. Maybe it won't be uploaded. It'll probably be uploaded either a week after Jambalaya or the latest 2 weeks after Jambalaya actually happened. But I'm guaranteeing you a Jambalaya vlog will happen. Guarantee you. Again, open mic Zach is coming. Where you just hear Zach Stone talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Not necessarily his own Flight 96, but I think it's gonna be a way more different, a differently formatted. It's formatted differently, basically. If that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this episode short, 30 minutes. You know, I think I talked for 30 minutes, and because I really couldn't, like I said, I really couldn't figure out there wasn't really anything big for me to talk about this week. You know, nothing really too big. So I decided to spread some more love the Hunter way. And I just want to say I love you all. If you're listening to this, you're the best. Leave comments in the comment section below this video on some topics that you guys want me to talk about. I'm almost running out of topics, which is weird because I never really do. So next week we're gonna get back to regular schedule, and I think that'll be a better episode. But I just wanted to put out this episode because I owed y'all one, and yeah. Shout out to everybody that I shouted out, you know, early in this video. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for getting this channel to where it is. Even it's not really like, you know, really big anywhere, but it will be soon enough. Thank you. And y'all know the slogan: one love.